Hey, Coach Corey here, bringing you some information about how you can maybe treat your depression with your diet. And this is absolutely something that I did, but now I'm doing a little bit more research into why and kind of like the chemicals behind these reactions. So let's talk a little bit right here. I'm on another Precision Nutrition article because their articles are so easy to understand, and they give you a lot of links where they got their information from, so it's very easy to track where they're getting their information from. Is it a reliable source? And then we get to decide what we do with it, as always. And that's exactly what I'm doing with you here. I'm going to give you some information. This is not formal nutrition coaching. You don't have to take this and go make any changes at all to your diet. Again, it's just really good information to have. So have the information, do a little bit of research on your own, use your body kind of as an experiment, trial and error, figure out what works best for you. So depression is probably, has been my biggest opportunity with my nutrition, and I struggled with suicidal ideation along with eating disorders for years and years and years, on and off, as I was kind of trying to figure out how I should be living my life and what kind of lifestyle factors affect these things, specifically my depression. So I was doing a little bit more research here today because I'm studying about the gut-brain axes and the gut microbiome specifically, but just doing other research for clients and learning and reading more about nutrition all the time. And something that keeps coming up is tryptophan. This was something that kept coming up a lot in the book that I'm reading, and I'll do an analysis on that soon. Hopefully I'll get that done by the end of this week. So next week we can really start diving into the gut-brain axis and the gut microbiome. So tryptophan was something that kept coming up for me. I have some notes down here, so I'm going to glance down. And I just found a really good article on Precision Nutrition. It's titled Mood Food, How to Fight Depression Naturally with Nutrition. And I love this because I knew for so long that I was going to be able to fight my depression with my nutrition. I needed to figure it out. So, I tried the plant-based stuff. I tried cutting meat. I tried focusing on, certain foods and recommendations and things like that. And of course, now I'm kind of at the point where I'm fully animal-based, and I eat almost nothing except for animal-based products. So talking about depression and tryptophan and your nutrition and what you can do for depression, let me give you some really cool information here. So I used to take a supplement called 5-HTP, and essentially 5-HTP is a manufactured version of tryptophan, and tryptophan is a serotonin precursor. Serotonin is the star of the show when it comes to feel-good hormones. Serotonin, it's your happiness hormone. And I think it's very, very important for you to know that the majority of that serotonin, it's not produced in your brain, it's produced in your gut. And so there's a direct reflection between how your serotonin is released and expressed and what you're eating and your diet. And so I just thought that was really cool. And so what I want to tell you and what I really want to touch on here is, where can you find tryptophan? Where can we find this happiness hormone trigger, right? It triggers the release of serotonin. So I'm going to pull this list up right here. So here's a quick list of foods that have this nutrient in it, where you can find it, and they're all like fat-based. How interesting. They're all fat-based. So omega-3 fatty acids, nuts, seeds, algae oil fish, nuts, seeds, and algae oil are going to be a really great source. Where you find vitamin B is going to be another great source of where you can find, this is where you can find tryptophan, and this is also generally foods that have nutrients that help contribute to bettering your mood because of this release of serotonin and the effect that your gut has on your feelings and your emotions and the expression of those emotions. So again, omega-3 fatty acids, fat. B, vitamins, found in meat, eggs, fats, found in seafoods, found in some leafy greens, grains, and legumes, but I'll let you know right away that your body is going to be able to absorb nutrients from animal products the most. Those have the most bioavailable nutrients in them for you, so I would prioritize animal meats and fats for your B vitamins. D vitamins, same deal. We can find them in animal fats, and then of course sun exposure is really good. Unfortunately, Precision Nutrition right here recommends fortified breakfast cereals, breads, juices, and milks. I couldn't disagree with that statement more. Those are all processed, anything fortified. Like, your body is not really going to absorb those nutrients as well as getting it from animal products and animal fats, and that includes seafood. Selenium is another great nutrient for upping your mood. Cod, Brazil nuts, walnuts, and poultry. Again, fat, 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 animal products, fat. And then, of course, the star of the show here, we're talking about tryptophan, protein sources, including turkey, beef, eggs, some dairy products, and then a few dark leafy greens are where we can find our tryptophan sources. So again, nutrients that are going to contribute to you kind of digging yourself out of that depression rut are going to be found in fatty foods, animal products, and animal fats specifically. And then like getting outside into nature, get some sunlight, get some fresh air. These things are amazing for you and they absolutely treat your depression. I'm telling you, this is firsthand anecdotal as well as I've got some science right here in front of me. So let me know what you think. How does that change how you think about your diet? Let me know. Just would love to keep talking about it. As you know, y'all have a great one and I'll see you back here soon.